folks, this horse is the one I rode in my snaffle the other day, and showed you the sick deal about his head and all that. We've all been through it, so I'm done talking about that. But what I did was, I've been using him a little bit. Now I'm going back to the slicer, and I need to clarify again because of the confusion. This is a flat hand. I'm able to help him like I do two-handed by doing this. That's why I ride a split rein. It's one of the 7 reasons. Okay, in the buckaroo world, I'd go straight to hell for this, but I don't care. So this is why the split reins, and back to the slicer to see where he's amped. So we're going to do it right on the pole. Now there was a man named Urigi that got a hold of us. His last name was Urigi, and I'm just curious if he's any kin to Andy Urigi, who was an icon in this part of the country. When I was a little kid, he was like a hero. He always rode good horses, he had good bridles, and he was before Cotton Rosser, him and Eldon Yost. So anyway, the Urigi name is a big deal in the cowboy world. Now he's checked in. He already knows what to do. It's a given because I've already done this. So what I'm going to do is just offer the best, then go from there. So I've sat down, I've looked to where I want to go. I've said, excuse me, with my hand, and I've rolled my calf. Because I didn't roll both calves, the cue is to not go forward. It's to move off of the one calf, so here it comes. Now I'm not using my spur. This is his decision to not move. I'm asking. There it is. Now, there it is, meaning he unlocked all 4 feet. So I'm going to ask him again. Contact, seat bone, look, roll the calf, ask. Here it comes. Now you see my hand moving. I keep checking because I can feel his body start to go forward. Hopefully you're not going to see it start to go forward because my timing is good to keep him from going forward. Now I'm off the log, so it changes the scenario. I'm going to side pass back to my left. So now, as I say excuse me, my left leg comes off, my right leg turns, and I look where I want to go. My right foot is out, and I'm saying, here it comes. Now he has to choose. Do I want to go into pressure or do I want to yield to pressure? Never take it personal when you're riding one of these horses. It's a decision they make. Well, so that's a horse doing it way not perfect by far. But I am basically an irritant to this horse. So I'm going to say, excuse me again. I roll my calf. Reaching back for the hindquarter and stopping. Now if you see him turn his head or toss his head, that's nothing more than a habit. Please do not go buy a new bit. Don't change your saddle. Don't change your blankets. Just keep riding. They'll go through it. Back the other way. Right toe out. Seat bone down. Now, as you can appreciate, the log is here as a visual. It saves you a lot of time. Now he's just wallowing. There's no dignity here. But I know that there will be. Now, I'm going to change it up. Now I'm sliding the rein through my hand. Now this is me setting up for him to throw his head, as in up and down, not sideways. I'm asking, If he throws his head, he's going to run into my hand. Now, two things actually happen. The 7 minutes I've spent doing this are starting to register. The other one is that he felt the pressure and didn't throw his head. He's not done throwing his head. He just felt the pressure and knew that I had him. He's 9. He's not 2. Horses that have habits, they have good habits and they have bad habits. This is a bad habit. Well, it's going to go away. Now, I'm saying, excuse me, reaching with my leg and asking him to side pass. I don't want the first reaction for him to do is to turn his head. Now, that's him going into my pressure. Now, if you'll notice, he's running into my hand, so I'm giving it back when he does it right. This is called wallering. Now, I got this done really nice two-handed, but he's 9. I don't want to do him two-handed the rest of his life. So when I ask right now, the next time I ask, he has to make a decision. Do I want to go into pressure and not do it correctly, or do I just want to yield? So, contact, asking, here it comes. Thank you. Don't run off. Now you watch my left hand, I'm giving and taking. Every time he does it right, in some level of collection, I'm giving. If he starts to walk forward, I'm taking. You see the beauty of the log? If I did this without the log, I'd just be wallering all around the arena and I'd have to pull twice as much as I do. That's him not wanting to do it anymore, so. And if you get frustrated with this, then don't try to fix horses. I always know that I can outlast them. If you watch my left hand, you'll see me setting up a wall and then letting go. Now, no matter what it looks like, I know in my heart that I felt it start. He figured out that I wasn't going to go home and pet him and give him a treat. He figured it out. So now I'm going to give him a minute to think. And I'm not going to pay attention to this sick head thing anymore, because that's going to go away once he learns that he doesn't have to be stupid. The head tossing is going to go away because of good riding. So now I'm going to say, here it comes. I'd like you to side pass to my right. Thank you. You watch my left hand, and that's how much give and take there is. That's how subtle it is, because I can feel the foot start to land. Now let me show you. I'm going to not check him and ask him to side pass, and you watch what his front foot does. See where it's going? He's leaving. That's why I check and release. I can feel it from the saddle. Check, release. Now I'll just stay side passing. You're watching my left foot. I'm not doing anything on purpose. I'm telling this horse, don't worry about it. Now the hard part for me to show you in a video, and those of you that are committed to riding, you can feel things happen as you're sitting on a horse. You can feel it happening, good or bad. So I'm feeling good. I'm actually literally feeling good coming through this horse. So now I'm going to say I need you to side pass to my left. Now you notice I'm starting on a loose rein now. I'm going to offer him the opportunity to not go forward. If he does go forward, I'll check him. But he should side, there I had to stop him. He should side pass. There. Now that's what I came after. Now please understand, I'm telling you every single thing I do, and of course I won't go into breathing because it's a given and 99% of people don't, but that's up to them to learn. What I really want you to know is the time that I spent sitting over there doing nothing is what made this work, as far as I'm concerned, because he thought about it and I've what we call outlasted him, and he says, okay, I got it. So now I have accomplished what I wanted to get done in the slicer without being on the log. I don't need to drill it. If I drill it, I'll end up with an idiot bringing his head toe to toe to toe again. And I don't want that. I just want this horse to relax. The cricket, I can hear it, and he's telling me, okay, just it wasn't that big a deal. Now that he's actually made it, I want you to notice how his head isn't going erratic like it was before. I've taken him through the tunnel. Now this is one small little victory. And our partner Lori's going to have this horse for a month. And you'll see a different horse when I come back in a month. Now, just so you'll understand our horse deal, is that there's a couple, 3 different people that ride these horses, because it's kind of irrelevant that I'm the only one that can ride them. And I'm not being smart, I'm just telling you. And while we're on the subject here, I wanted to tell you, we got a new deal here with Deb, because I don't know if you've noticed, but there's more and more people watching our video because of the rise in insomniacs. So what I'd like you to do is, if you have a question, you could think if there might be another video that we've already made that'll answer it. And the second step is put it out on your little, when you've got your phone or your computer, say, does anybody know if Pat's made this video and then my horse bites or something? Okay. If everybody says no, then ask the question, but tell me where you live and your phone number. Call you in time and talk to you, because what happens is I don't want to get the email from Deb and then I have to hand it back to her with an answer. Now she just had to go do more work, and we all know we don't want our bride to work hard. So quality time, I don't want her to be what we call life robbery because they're having to sit and look at a computer. She's got a really good horse and a mule, so she needs to be out there. So anyway, name, phone number, geography. And I think that's it. Thank you.